I'm Dr. Barbara Kernan, and I was born in 1953, which makes me firmly within the baby boomer generation. So I felt as though some words that have been used to describe us are stereotypical and divisive, and so I thought hard about what three words I thought were better, and I came up with motivated, idealistic, and divided. I think motivated is it describes that there's a deep-seated impetus to get things done, but it doesn't always mean work, you know, in the stereotypical sense. It doesn't necessarily mean work for the man. It can mean work for social justice. It can mean work to make the world a better place. And I think that our generation is very divided in that there were hippies, obviously, who really worked hard to make sure that, or to make an attempt at changing the status quo, at stopping a war in Vietnam, at getting people's attention around environmental issues. Those things required a ton of motivation. And you could say we were workaholics on that, but you see what I mean? There's a difference. And so, yes, there were some also in that generation who completely missed the hippie movement. And I can still see them today in their button-down shirts and their horn-rimmed glasses, and they ignored what was going on in terms of social justice, and they went into the workforce and they transformed it, and they worked incredibly long hours. And I'm not taking anything away from them, but I think the stereotype falls on their shoulders in that they worked for themselves and they sort of forgot what the hippies were trying to teach, and that is that we are a universe. We are, you know, you can't just work for yourself. Yeah, I do. I spend a lot of time, in fact, gathering news and connecting with friends on Facebook. But you know, they've got all these fun things happening on Twitter, and I just said, I got to work at one thing at a time. Maybe I'll get there, maybe I won't. And the other thing is, some of these things, like remember MySpace, you know, they rise and they fall, and I don't want to spend time learning to work a system that is not going to have a future.